With just under a week until Mega Evolution base set arrives in Pokemon TCG Live on Thursday, September 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, the two new free decks on the Battle Pass have been revealed. Mega Lucario is unsurprising, but Mega Gardevoir is, considering Gardevoir has been given away twice already and it's a lead battle deck in the shop. They are the two mascots for the set, so I guess in that context it makes sense. Personally though, I would have preferred Mega Venusaur as number 2. Anyway, we learned a few weeks ago that Battle Passes on Live will continue to be 100 levels for the foreseeable future. And thanks to increased XP for daily quests, even someone who duels a few times a day could still finish the Battle Pass in a couple weeks, leaving nothing to do for 2 months. They do have plans to improve the experience for those finishing the Battle Pass early, but nothing's been announced yet. There's also a chance they lower the time it takes to craft overnumbered cards from 6 months, but again, they enjoy teasing us more than Mistress Paddlebottom when you buy an extra long session. Alright, at Tier 0 of the Mega Evolution base set Battle Pass, you'll receive this Mega Lucario EX deck for free. Well, more accurately, it should be given out as soon as you log into TCG Live when the set is live, meaning you'll receive trade credits for any cards you already own 4 copies of. I came fully prepared to detail all the changes you need to make to turn this into a top-tier Mega Lucario deck, but hot damn, it already is. There's a 4-3 Lucario, a 2-2 Hariyama, 2 Solrock, 2 Lunatone, 4 Lillie's Determination, 4 Fighting Gong, and 4 Premium Power Pro. They even included Maximum Belt, which is the best A-spec for Lucario. Comparing the free version to a typical winning list in Japan right now, there's barely any difference. You have Artazon and Town Store for consistency over Gravity Mountain and Reversal Energy to easily attack with Hariyama, but that's about it. And it's not like Gravity Mountain is a bad option. It reduces the hit points of Stage 2s by 30, which is something Mega Lucario might need to win. To quickly go over the strategy with Lucario, you want to discard a Fighting Energy from hand with Lunatone to draw 3 cards almost every turn. Solrock does have to be in play, which isn't a problem thanks to the new Fighting Gong item, which grabs either a basic fighting Pokemon or energy. Discarding that energy helps improve Lucario's Aura Jab, which does 130 damage and accelerates 3 fighting from the discard pile to your bench. One candidate for that energy is Hariyama, who does 210 damage, able to KO Pheasantipity, Squawkabilly, and Mew. That being said, the main purpose of Hariyama is to act as a boss's orders, bringing up anyone you want upon evolution. Otherwise, you want to get 2 energy on Mega Lucario to launch Mega Brave, dealing 270 damage. That number's a little low to KO all the other Megas, so you have those 4 orange Gatorade. Drink them and your fighting Pokemon's damage goes up by 30 that turn and it stacks. Add in Maximum Belt for 50 extra, now you can KO everything. Because the Battle Pass is 100 levels, you'll have to wait until Tier 50 to unlock the free Mega Gardevoir EX deck. Just like Lucario, the list is absolutely stacked, offering up everything you need to take 5-minute turns on live and reach Master League because everyone got bored and conceded. Along with 2 Mega Gardevoir EX, there's 2 regular Gardevoir EX, 2 Mystery Garden, and 4 Lillie's Determination. The one Frillish, however, is more random than a receiver. Most likely they built the deck, realized there were 59 cards in it, panicked, and chucked in a Frillish because why not? Either add Jellicent TX or cut it. While item locking is great, a 3 retreat cost means it can get trapped in the active. And although it's a good card, Hero's Cape doesn't help a rough start. Secret Box does and is a much better choice for A-Spec. To that end, there are some changes you want to make from the free version. I'll include a list in the description of this upgraded Gardevoir build so you can copy and paste it into live. Basically, what you want to do first is reduce the Mega Guardi count to 1. The deck has 2 Night Stretcher and a Super Rod for recovery, and if you prize it, that's fine. Just use your ESPN to grab it in your first few prizes, as it's kind of important to KO high HP Megas. You also want 3 Curlia, 3 Munkidori, and a slightly different supporter spread to get the most out of this archetype. Irregardless of what you ultimately do, the free list is still highly playable. It's just not fully optimal. Overall, nothing really changes with Gardevoir in the Mega Evolution format aside from having another heavy hitter. With 8 Psychic Energy in play, Mega Gardevoir does 400 damage one-shotting everything. But you still have Drifloon and Munkidori to deal big damage or KO low HP Pokemon. On the trainer side, Mystery Garden is more insane than my ex-girlfriend who thought Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX was a playable deck. Discard an energy from hand, drop to the number of Psychic Pokemon you have in play. Then there's Lillie's Determination, who's a shuffle draw 8 until you take a prize. Gardevoir loves not taking prizes, so get ready to see a ton of cards every single turn. Now, I have to quickly mention that the Pokemon Company didn't include set names for the cards in their announcement. I'm assuming the Ralts and Curly are the new and improved ones. If they're not, it's only a couple hundred trade credits to craft them. So as For the Win would say, don't be too chuffed if they're missing, mate. They didn't tell us what they were, but 16 extra cards for each of these free decks will be given away at some point in the Battle Pass. Typically, they're blinged out versions of already included Pokemon and trainers with maybe a couple extra playable cards thrown in. Oh, and while you should get extra credits for excess cards in the Mega Lucario deck, you won't get them with the Gardevoir deck. Now that we know the 2 new free decks, I can revise my crafting guide for Mega Evolution base set. Even though Mega Lucario is the only one given to us right away, it includes so many staple cards. While it used to be just over 15,000 trade credits for everything, once you factor in the Lucario deck, it drops to around 10,000. Personally, I wouldn't recommend waiting for the Mega Guardi deck at tier 50. Assuming Megas are 600, you only need 1,000 trade credits to craft 1 Mega Guardi, 2 Mystery Garden, and the new Ralts and Kirlia. The Mega Evolution base set Battle Pass will last until November 13th, which is when our next set, Phantasmal Flames, comes out. I'll have a preview of the final Phantasmal Flames cards this weekend, so make sure you're subscribed or else I'll tell the PTCGL dev to break Mystery Garden.